side of the truck sessions because they're pedestrian and the big ones.
He's very, very hard worker. He works hard and he plays hard.
Nothing compares to being sat in this thing and it all full boosted up and all the horses on the go and going over that Paddock Hill bend, a big bunch of you, like, you know, all grouped up, and your heart's in your mouth, and there's nothing really compares to that yet. You know what I mean? It's, if I ever get a chance to go to the moon or something in the shuttle, then it might just dilute what we're doing. But at the minute, no, this is doing it for me, and it does the same for Dave as well. So.
There's definitely another 10 years in me if I wanted to do it, but it's the sacrifices that you have to make with the rest of your life. I can't remember the last time I went on a week's annual holiday, or because the time is absolved with this and or what little bit of money there might be left. Yeah, it is, at risk of using cliches, it's an absolute roller coaster. You're either right at the top or right at the bottom. There's not very rarely, you know, an in-between bit. So it's hard, you know, it's emotionally it's quite hard. And the people in the team put a lot of effort in themselves, so why should they give up their time to come when we don't? You know, we've been racing for that long. We don't do it because we enjoy coming racing, we do it because we enjoy the success. So without the success you struggle with the motivation.
Have a laugh about it. I always say that he loves this truck more than me, but no, I think if it came down to it, he'd choose me. Hang on! Back up! Mostly I'm in the kitchen making the cups of tea, doing the washing up.
Can I have a cup of tea, please?
Yeah.
How do you do? How do we do? Yeah, brilliant.
Racing starts, and you know you can actually feel you know your leg twitching and that. You know what I mean? It's, when the circuit's all good and everything's confident and that, then obviously you haven't quite got the same you know, upper beat on your heart like. But it's, you know, round here it's greasy and slimy and wet and horrible, and one wrong move and you're in the boonies, like, you know what I mean?
He's got a heart of gold. He's an extremely hard worker. Some people look at the outfit that he's got here today and think that it's come from heaven. Well, it hasn't. It's come as a result of very, very hard work. 16, 17-hour days as nothing for David. He'll do 5 or 6 of those in 1 week.
That was the best that we could do. What we needed him to do was to have some bad fortune, so, and he didn't. So he. I think the 100-mile-an-hour entrance into the gravel trap at Paddock Hill bend backwards was challenging. Yeah, that wasn't in the script. Clean my feet, somebody please. Clean my feet.
Just the way he is, like, you know what I mean? He's quick to the point, and sometimes it might offend, but you know, I suppose the reason why I get on him with him is because I'm so placid in that direction, and other people aren't so placid. So.
guy with a set of spanners in the toolbox all day. And as he developed up into the other years, he started to drive cars that we had about, and he'd drive on the land, on the farm. And then he progressed into larger vehicles.
Yo!
To a certain extent, he's his own worst enemy, and whatever he's got, he will share with anybody. Even his technology will share with people around the paddock, which, to me, I wouldn't. But he does, and that's David.
Sorry, you're right.
Yeah. Off the truck, it's passing Zandbergen in the Rainbow Warrior, and we just touched, and he pulled the back off. But I thought, well, I haven't got time to stop with this. I'm going. Who's the real David Jenkins? David Jenkins is generally a happy, motivated kind of a guy. I'm always pleased to help anybody in and around the paddock, and I enjoy spending time with my family. That does mean a lot to me.
For somebody that doesn't know him, he's very passionate about whatever he applies himself to. I'm the same, but but I apply myself a little bit differently. He can be a bit hot-headed, he can be a bit grumpy, he can be very grumpy. But he's a good guy, mate. He's there's a lot of people don't quite like the way he goes about things and everything, but I see through things like that, and I tend to pick the good out of people, and if that outweighs the poor side, then so be it.
I went truck racing first when I was 8 years of age in 1984. Went to support my father back then, and I've grown up with it all my life. And I've got tremendous support from my family, my girlfriend, my nieces and nephews, my brothers, my dad. Everybody comes and supports the effort, and that's what makes us all proud to pull together and work together as a family team. Racing is my life. That's what motivates me to go to work, to come racing.